It has come to my attention that the ECM is not consistent in its relay of information to the OBD1 scanner. I trust you can hear the vehicle is running. And the way it has been inconsistent is sometimes it allows me to read all of the live data, and sometimes it only supplies RPM. So, if I go back, if I go back, let's just take a look at this. We've got read codes, we've got two codes. They're going to be ambient temp, and it's going to be evap emission system, neither of which seriously affect performance of the vehicle, such as I have had with this. Serious performance issues as stalling and stuttering and poor acceleration, grabby acceleration, poor idling, occasional random misfires, and certainly high voltage O2 sensor readings. And I have changed the O2 sensors. But if I go back now, and I go back again, now I go to live data, and let's see what it's going to give me for live data in a complete data set. When I choose complete data set, view data, complete data set. Okay, now it is giving me the complete data set, which is as it should, but it has at least twice only given me RPM readings. And I can only say, trust me, I know how to use this reader at least to get to the data. So it is not a operator error. As you can see, I've got an open loop fault, but I just started the vehicle, so it's not warmed up. Short fuel trim and long fuel trim both read 0 and 0 for both banks. My map is right, manifold absolute pressure. RPMs are what they are, spark advance, inlet air temp, or intake air temp, excuse me, is 86, which is right for this time of morning. As you can see, I've got a high voltage reading on bank 1 sensor 1. Bank 1 sensor 2 should give me a nice or some kind of waveform. Yeah, it does, even if that's not the best waveform. And bank 2 sensor 1 gives me this waveform. And let's see what bank 2 sensor 2 does. Bank 2 sensor 2 gives this waveform. Now, as I said, the vehicle is not warmed up to full operating temperature, but at least I'm getting some waveform from bank 2 in both O2 sensor positions. But in bank 1, I think it is still probably sitting at 1.2. Yes, it is 1.270 with no waveform shown, even as I accelerate, which you may hear or may not hear. And as I said, I have purchased new O2 sensors, Bosch O2 sensors, switched positions to see if they operated differently in different positions. In other words, if I didn't get a waveform in one position, did I get the waveform in the other, and vice versa. If I got the waveform and I switched positions, yeah, I've been through a little bit of swapping around with this vehicle. Anyway, I'm convinced at least that it's an ECM issue, and because this ECM has failed at times to give me the information I need as far as all of the complete data set, that this ECM is also got some issues going on with it, as I assumed my first one did. I have done back pressures to check to see if there's any obstructions in my catalytic converters. Those back pressures are fine, showing no obstruction. I'm still getting an open loop fault on bank 1 and 2. And both bank 1 and 2 are still reading 0 for short fuel trim and long fuel trim. So I don't understand that. Even when accelerating, which with my old ECM did change those readings, they are not changing the readings at all if you can hear me accelerate with this new ECM. So I am convinced there's at least something a little wonky in this ECM. I will not reveal where I bought it from because they have an opportunity to make it right, and I trust they will. But if it comes to that, I will reveal where I did buy it. Not even as a warning or a caution or any way to deprecate their product, but just as a matter of fact. Thank you.